everybody. Welcome to Elevate Her Soul. I have another friend with me here today. It is my husband, Chad. So, I don't know if you can, he's kind of good. There he is.
Wait, where am I?
It's your big entrance.
Wait,
there
there I am.
Don't worry, Dave's got it down. He's a good producer. Okay, so I thought we would do something different tonight, and you guys would meet. This is Chad. He is my husband. He is the dad to my kids. He is the dad to Jake, who you saw a couple weeks ago come on here. He surprised me with the dog one day, and it's the man responsible. So I thought it'd be really, really fun, a good idea. I didn't even have to make you do it or anything. He was like, okay, let's do this. So we're gonna play a little game. I'm kind of old, and so when I was a kid or teenager, there used to be a game show called oh my gosh, what was it called? There's married couples and they're answering questions. I forget. The Newlywed Game. That's it. There you go. We're gonna play a spiritual version of the Newlywed Game, and we're not newlyweds because we've been married for how long? We've been married for
a long time.
Okay. At least he's honest. Okay, so I have some questions here for him. My cue cards. He does not know what the questions are, and I pulled my Facebook group and my Instagram page, elevate.hersoul, and I'm going to ask him some questions, and we're going to see how he does. He has no
pressure.
I know, right? You don't know what is. He tried to sneak a little bit looking at the cards, but I didn't let him.
I didn't.
Okay. All right. Okay, so ready. Here's question number 1. So, what is it like to have a wife who's psychic? And do you get away with surprises? That comes from Kim from Canada.
No surprises, number 1. And any thoughts I'm having in my head that I think I'm hiding from her, I quickly find out that I'm not hiding them very well.
No, gets away with nothing.
Yes.
So to be fair, when he does give me gifts, I usually tell him what I want. So there's no really psychic abilities in there. And he just goes and gets it for me. But I am able to I have in the past guessed a birthday gift from someone else, and they were not happy that I guessed it. So you'd say, is it good, bad, that you have a wife that's psychic who knows everything that you're thinking and feeling?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, nice question. Question number 2. How's he doing so far? This comes from Lorraine in Canada. She says, being a firefighter, does your intuition tell you when you're going to have a bad call?
No. We never know. Never know what's coming or what's coming next. So.
But would you say you do have intuition about other things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Can you give an example?
What do you mean by other things?
Like an example of your intuition is usually you always say your gut is always right.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, even today, right?
Yeah.
Today we had a moment where usually I sort of give in or go with the easy route. But today I was like, you know what? I had a gut feeling and I was the one that said that, which doesn't usually happen.
Yeah. He was always like, no. And I'm like, oh. So his intuition is getting a lot stronger.
I believe it more.
Yes.
I trust it more now.
Yeah. And why would you say that is?
Just from seeing your evolution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to talk about the signs in the fire station real quick. It's not a question, but years ago when I was first starting to do this journey, I was talking about feathers and dimes, and it's a big theme in my book. Mm-hmm. And he was a manly man going to the fire station with his fancy uniform on and walking in there with his macho ego, just not ego, but how firefighters are sometimes. You want to tell one story where you found some things?
Well, it was the feathers. I used to find feathers all the time. For some reason, but I didn't find them before you started doing what you're doing. So when you started doing what you're doing, then I started finding them.
Yes.
And then one day I found 2 dimes in the truck when I was driving one of the trucks. But one of the dimes is underneath the cup holder inside of the truck. The bottom of the cup holder had stuck to my water bottle. When I pulled it out of the holder, and there was a dime underneath. So
yes,
we have pictures of all that.
We do have pictures of that. Yeah. So one of the signs from spirit, if you ask a loved one in spirit who has crossed over, you can ask them for a dime or a feather. Mm-hmm. And he was just getting them. There's a video of him with the feather just floating in the middle of the bay, right? Dimes,
butterflies.
Butterfly. Oh, a butterfly too. Butterflies, dragonflies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, inside the fire station. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
It's not a normal thing.
Yeah. So I hope that answers your question, Lorraine. If not, we're just going to tangent. Next question. Okay. This comes from Georgie in Australia. Does Chad have visions? Do you have visions?
Visions, of things coming?
Yeah, kind of like what I do.
I don't know if I have visions or not. No, I don't premonitions almost or something like that.
Like a feeling that something is going to happen.
Maybe sometimes, not regularly. We just talking work-wise,
in general,
work-related.
Life, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, not generally, but sometimes every once in a while. But see, I notice things more now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it wasn't happening before or I just ignored it. But now you sort of recognize
Yeah.
things. So,
So with the visions, I would say maybe you're maybe not clairvoyant. So seeing visions is clairvoyant. It's one of the clairs. One of your abilities is to see is clairvoyance with your third eye. I would say you're very claircognizant, where you just like know. Are you very clairsentient? Would you just feel like something? You're like, I got a bad feeling about that, and usually you're usually pretty bang on with your intuition. So no visions,
no, not
but a
necessarily
strong
visions,
knowing
but
or
feelings for
yeah,
sure.
feeling. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome. Okay. He's doing, what do you think? He's doing good so far. I don't know if the camera's on you when you made that face. But that would have been good if Dave got that shot. Okay. So this comes from Jill, again from Canada. When Jen first told you about her gift, how did you react?
I don't remember how I react. I mean, I don't remember exactly how I reacted, but like found out about your gifts or found out when you were gonna like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Like that was like a big moment because she was so miserable doing her old job. And I think at that point you must have delved into doing something with following how you felt.
Yeah.
But then when she was going to work every day, crying her eyes out, and then coming home and going to bed, and then finally one day she said, you know what, I've had enough, I want to do this. It was like, okay, I don't think I was really,
Yeah.
it wasn't really a decision. It was her thing. Like,
Yeah.
and it was like she's miserable. So it's like you're gonna live with someone who's miserable, even though the miserable came with a pension and a salary and benefits. But it was like, you know, whatever. It's fine. But
it's worked out so far.
It's been perfect. You're happy. So
yeah. Yes. Okay, cool. So the answer is
what was the question?
How did you react? I guess that's not the answer to the question, but like
I was like any husband. Of course I was a little shocked inside, but it was like, listen, this is your part of your life. I'm not gonna make decisions about that, right? This is your life and you have to be happy. But,
so just to recap, people who don't know, who are new to the channel and new to me, is that I used to be a kindergarten teacher with the school board, and about a year I was getting signs to quit my job and to do this on a full-time basis, basically talk to the dead on a full-time basis. And I'm like, are you crazy? Nobody does that. And so imagine me going to my husband and saying, hey, what do you think about me quitting my very cushy teacher job and talking to the dead on a full-time basis? And that was his response. So who does that? Okay, it's fine. It's worked out. Okay. All right. So here is, I think, the last question. Then we're going to do something really fun. So this comes from Jen. I know, but I mean, because really funny. Okay, so this one's from Jen in Canada. Is Chad intuitive? Does he have gifts he should be developing? So, are you intuitive? We gathered that.
Okay.
And do you have any gifts, like intuitive psychic gifts, that you should be developing?
Intuitive psychic gifts? Yeah. I don't think I have any.
All right, so we're gonna prove that in a second. We're gonna give you some evidence of that. We're gonna test you out. What do you think?
Sounds like a setup.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Okay, so my psychic students, if you've ever worked with me and if you ever taken Unearth Your Intuition, my free online class that I was doing before my book came out, I have a little game and I have to censor what it's called. So this game is called the bag game. And what we do with the psychic is you can't think about it, or you can't guess. So there's a difference between guessing and there's a difference between tuning in. So tuning in is sort of like checking in with yourself, closing your eyes, using your strong clairsentience with this, your clear feeling. And I want you to just, first thing that comes to your mind, like just rhyme off everything that comes to your mind of what might be in this bag. So it's called the bag game, but there's a bad word missing from it because my students get really upset when they can't get it right. But the point isn't to get what is in the game, is to show you what clairability I call, what sense you are in the psychic realm. So here you go. You ready?
Should just guess?
No, I just said don't guess. Okay. So, okay. So for a second, right. And ask Spirit, what has Jen put in the bag?
Keys.
Keep going.
Change.
Keep going. Everything that you get.
A pen. No.
Just keep going. That's really good.
A feather.
Do one more.
A candle.
Okay, so this is really good. So remember what I said about it's not about
Is that
getting it right, but you're very close. So this is to show you how spirit communicates with you. So you said keys. You said
A pen.
a pen.
Change.
So metal things. You got the shape of it. You got the what it's made of. You got what's associated with. The feathers, no. But okay, I'm going to show you. And I picked this on purpose because Chad's a car guy. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So I stole his tire pressure gauge because he's a car guy. Okay, but look, it is metal. You use it for a car. It looks like a pen. What was the last thing you said? A candle?
A candle.
A candle. No, really. So Spirit was trying to describe the shape to you. People don't believe me. This is how Spirit communicates. They don't go, hey, Chad, it's a tire gauge. They help you and they describe it to you. So you did it really good. Up top.
Wow. Can I take the class?
It's full, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being a good sport. You're the best. We should do like a poll and see if we should have Chad on again and do some more fun games like that. So that was our version of the spiritual newlywed, not newlywed game of being married for 20 million years and testing out Chad's awesome gifts by hanging out with me so much. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Good. Maybe we'll do it again. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed our cool matching shirts.
You said I had to wear it to be on the show.
No, I did not. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Come to the after party. Bye.